Manifestation is being used as a form of spiritual warfare to keep you stuck. And I want to show you how it was intended to be used as Jesus and Mary Magdalene taught it versus how it's used today. This is Bob, and Bob's going to help us break it down. Now, manifestation is real, and you're absolutely meant to use it in this lifetime. But in the same way that Jesus and Mary Magdalene's teachings were totally distorted in Christianity, we're seeing the same thing in New Age spirituality. So manifesting and the law of attraction principle are being completely distorted, and it's keeping people stuck in a loop. This is Bob, and this blue circle is Bob's energy field. And we know what's going on inside Bob's energy field in his internal world creates his external reality. For this example, I've split Bob's energy field into two identical fields, and both are carrying the same emotion. So there's unworthiness, guilt, fear, shame, and anger, because these are the most common emotions that I see in people's fields that are keeping them blocked or holding them back. So each of these dots around the emotion represents how much of that emotion or how many experiences are being carried in the field. Bob wants to manifest love, so we're going to add that to the board, but you can certainly plug and play money, new car, job, whatever it is here. Bob doesn't know a lot about manifestation, but what he's being taught is that he essentially just needs to think, feel, detach, and know. So he spends a lot of time thinking and visualizing what it will be like to have that love. That helps him tap into the feeling of experiencing the love that he desires. He has to detach and let go for his need for the love and just sit in the knowing that it's already on its way. Now, this does work, and this love does come into Bob's field. So Bob has manifested this love by projecting something outward into his reality. Now, if we go to this side for a moment, the foundation of Jesus and Mary Magdalene's teachings were always to go within, right? The kingdom of God is within. Christ consciousness is within. Your divinity, your higher self, all that you are is within. So first, Bob's going to go within, and he's going to ask himself, why does he want to experience love? For Bob, he just wants to feel chosen by someone. He wants to feel good enough and worthy enough to be chosen, and he wants to feel what it would be like to experience the feeling and the emotion of love with someone else. Instead of thinking and feeling his way, he's going to begin the healing process, and he's going to begin to address the parts of him that feel unworthy and unlovable. He's going to begin to address the parts of him that are feeling shame, the parts that feel anger, resentment, guilt, all of these heavy emotions in his field. And as he's doing this, without him knowing it, love is coming closer and closer into Bob's field. With this process, Bob is beginning to discover the divinity, the kingdom, the Christ consciousness that is already within Bob here in his heart center. It already exists within him. It's not something he has to create on his outside world. Bob is reconnected to the divinity within himself, and he's tapping into his unlimited potential. And as he does this, every area of Bob's life begins to change. So love is coming into his life. Money and opportunity and all of the experiences he's ever wanted are naturally coming into his life. And because Bob is now manifesting from an authentic and healed space, all he has to do is decide and experience. It's important to note that you can continue manifesting from this space. You can create anything you want in your external reality through thinking and feeling, but that's not the way it was intended to be used. It's meant to be a tool to go within, to discover your divine self, and to truly create your heaven on earth. On this side here, often you are manifesting, trying to solve one of these emotional needs within you. And if you are trying to manifest love because you feel unworthy of love, love might come into your field, but you will likely reject it or not be able to hold on to it. Or perhaps that love will come into your field, but that feeling of unworthiness will still be there. Whether you want to practice manifestation from the New Age spirituality lens or look at Jesus and Mary Magdalene's teachings, what's important is that you use discernment for anything that you're learning and applying to your life, including this teaching, because at the end of the day, we don't want to bypass the healing process. The healing process is what leads you to understand the divinity and the Christ consciousness that already exists within you.